Hello everyone, this is Angeline Kirbai, Assistant Professor, Department of Biotechnology, St.Josephs College of Arts and Science for Women, Hosur. Today we are going to see about foodborne diseases. Foodborne diseases, most commonly referred to as food poisoning, is an illness caused by contaminated food items or pathogenic bacteria, viruses, or parasites that contaminate food. In India and around the world, foodborne diseases are major public health issues. Food poisoning impacts the healthcare system and inadvertently affects the economy as tourism and trade is disrupted. Foodborne diseases are caused by contamination can occur at any stage of food production, delivery and consumption. Foodborne diseases. Foodborne disease or acute illness associated with the recent consumption of food. It is usually contaminated with a disease pathogen or toxicants. Such food contains enough pathogens or toxicants necessary to make a person sick. The common symptoms of food poisoning include diarrhea, vomiting, fever, malaria, headache, nausea, and dizziness. These are all the classification of food poisoning, that is foodborne diseases. Classification. However, the symptoms may vary according to the individuals and the organisms responsible for the foodborne illnesses. These foodborne illnesses can be classified into three categories. They are listed in the below. Foodborne infection, food intoxications, toxic mediated infections. Foodborne infections. Foodborne infections are caused by the entrance of pathogenic microorganisms contaminating food into the body and the reaction of the body tissues to their presence. These tissues be fungal, bacterial, viral or parasites. It tends to have long incubation periods and are usually characterized by fever. Disease causing microorganisms when eaten along with the food may lead to the infections which is manifested in the form of food poisoning with fever known as foodborne infections. Foodborne infections. Food infections occur when food contains a large number of living harmful bacteria which grow in the human intestinal tract. Bacterial foodborne infections include cholera, salmonellosis, typhoid fever. Mycotic foodborne infections include Candida species, Vangela species. Viral foodborne infections include hepatitis A, Norwalk virus. The symptoms may usually occur between 4 to 48 hours after ingestion of food and may last for 2 to 4 days. Foodborne intoxications. When living microorganism multiplies in an food and produces a chemical waste toxins, or if the food containing toxin is eaten, it leads to the foodborne intoxications. Ingestion of such performed toxins present in food usually nervous system. The symptoms may vary in their nature, but they are usually severe and occur quickly than food infection. The illness could be one or combination of the symptoms that may last for several days and could be fatal in some cases. Toxin mediated infection. It is a combination of infection and intoxication caused when a living microorganism is consumed with food. The organisms inside the human body produces a toxin that causes the illness. It is a different from intoxications since the toxin is produced inside the human body, not in the food. Typhoid. Endemic fevers include typhoid and paratyphoid caused by Salmonella typhi and Salmonella paratyphi A, B, C respectively. The serotypes are similar to other Salmonella bacteria, but unlike them, they are essentially parasites of man. Salmonella typhi possesses capsular 6 antigen in addition to the usual O and H antigen found in other serotypes. Disease symptoms. The incubation period is usually 2 weeks but may vary between 3 to 28 days for typhoid fever, but between 1 to 15 days for paratyphoid fever. The enteric fevers are generalized septicemic infections with a frequent, if not constant, during the first 2 weeks of disease. Abdominal symptoms are severe while fever and illness may continue for 4 to 6 weeks. Transmission. The typhoid and paratyphoid bacilli are essentially human parasites that are acquired mostly from human sources, namely patients and carriers. The bacteria can be transmitted by the contamination water, milk, or food by flies. Only few organisms are needed to cause diseases. Control measurements. Hygienic control to food and water supplies, detection and treatment of chronic carriers, vaccinating using TAP vaccine, TH vaccines contains mixed culture of Salmonella typhi and Salmonella paratyphi. The vaccine protects from 5 to 7 years. These are all some food. What are the foods to eat in typhoid? Fruits and instant energy and soups, steamed vegetables, high protein food, low fat dietary products, and some ORS for to prevent dehydration. Thank you.